Hey guys, you're once again watching another Starcraft 2 co-op mutation. I am CTG and this time I'll be playing as Sagara and my ally Yuri Prime will be playing as Abathur. So this week we have Think Fast on Rift's Korhal, we have Propagators and Speed Freaks. Yeah, there we go. Speed Freaks. Let's ask our ally if he's ready. Yep, alright, let's start. So our strategy in this game will be to allow Abathur to push the bases, whereas I defend against the Propagators. So, for those who are unaware, the Propagators also gain the Speed Freaks.
Aim on summoning void shards in multiple locations around the city. Their activation will result in the city's destruction and catastrophic civilian casualties. We need to destroy those shards.
So I have a tailored build here, just to get the fastest Banelings possible. I start with an extractor before anything, and then follow that up with a spawning pool that will get me a fast tech path to get to Banelings right away. And let's wait for that pool to finish, and now we can start the Baneling nest. There we go. So the thing with Propagators is anything they touch, literally anything, that is controlled by a player, be it a unit, a hero, a building, a toxic nest, anything, it will turn into one of them. But the good news is, the Banelings can kill the Propagators before the Propagators can do their attack animation. And once the attack animation completes, that is when the target will become a Propagator. So my Banelings have that amount of time to kill the Propagators. Now with Speed Freaks, you will notice that the Propagators and the attack waves will hit much earlier. And let's actually allow our allies' toxic nests to handle that first wave.
Not enough Vespine. We need more Vespine. Not enough Vespine.
There we go. That's a lot of work by my allies' toxic nest that will allow him to get early biomass for his units. Let's get an engineering bay, evolution chamber, so I can upgrade my Baneling attacks. And
looks like your brood has evolved.
yeah, we're getting the centrifugal hooks, so the Banelings can attack even faster.
That's gonna require more gas.
So yeah, the Speed Freaks buffs the attack or the movement speed, but not the attack speed. So that is a bit of hope that we have. Yeah, you can see it spawned at 3 minutes and 30 seconds, but it will hit at before 4 minutes.
Need more minerals for that.
Now we can finally get our hatchery, and let's see if our allies' toxicness can hold out. There we go.
Don't have enough minerals.
Toxicness do just fine versus the Propagators.
Looks like your brood has evolved.
Sagara is out. Let's use her to take care of some units here. Let's have Sagara bait them into the toxic nests. Hey. Kill that stalker.
Can't be done without more overlords.
Need more overlords though.
Sending you the location of your main objective. Now that void shard needs to be destroyed post-haste, commanders.
Okay, so
Understood. Destruction imperative.
next Propagator is here.
Cluster targeted for attack. Eliminate incoming enemies.
A Propagator spawns every 90 seconds, so as the game goes on, there will eventually be 2 Propagators and then 4 in each wave. There we go. The toxic nest proving once again all we need in the early part to stop the attack wave, so we can actually save our Banelings for when we need them. The Baneling barrage to allow our Hydralisks to work on the Void Shard even faster. There we go, another Baneling barrage for good measure. And let's have our Zerglings attack that Void Rift, or that Void Shard. Let's get +1 weapons and that extra damage thing.
Many. Okay, commanders, let's get to work.
Give me some vision.
Several void shards appearing on our sensors. Make sure you destroy all of them.
Okay. That's that propagator taken care of.
We don't have enough minerals.
And yeah, let's start saturating our expansion. So my ally is starting to extend his toxic nests out to cover basically the halfway point of the map, or basically the choke point, or what is effectively the choke point, but it's not really. Anyway, yeah, we're making a defensive line of toxic nests in order to slow down the propagators before they approach our banelings. That will allow our banelings more time to destroy the propagators. And it looks like he will be getting his first Leviathan.
Oh, great. Your Zerg.
Mass frenzy
Let's get
is
some
ready.
vision. Let's get some vision on the other side of the ramp.
Need more minerals for
There's
that.
another propagator.
Enemy inbound. Must defend hive cluster.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. If you defend that. Well, never mind.
Our allied base is under attack.
Uh-oh. Sergeant. Kill those immortals. There we go. A lot of biomass for my ally. Let's actually get that upgrade for the Scourge. Since the Scourge is probably used to snipe the last void rips as well as the bonus. We will actually try for the bonus this game. Or I will at least. My ally will probably focus on the objectives instead. Uh-oh. Void ray. I think my ally just stopped another propagator. Yeah, looks like the toxic nests are rather effective for Abathur in stopping the propagator, so that is wonderful.
Oh, great.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still prefer the Raider Spider Mice, but who knew that this tactic would be actually effective versus the propagators? There goes another Leviathan. Alright, let's push in.
Allied forces are under attack.
And, oh. Wait! No! We're back. There we go.
Mass frenzy is ready.
Let's send our banelings to form a blockade here to kill that propagator before it approaches our our allies' units. Yeah, there we go. That is our role this game. Just make some banelings to stop the propagators, and my ally will take care of the rest, since Abathur is actually quite powerful.
Enemy attack imminent. Prepare defenses.
And oh, rip Zagara.
Mutation complete.
Let's run in our banelings to kill that last immortal. Oh, I may have overstated there. Great Zug. Yeah.
That pirate scum ransacks the city at a time like this? I know it's a personal request, but if you can, please kill them all.
Yeah, I'll probably work on it later.
Crumbles into dust. Well done, commanders.
We conquer.
Alright, let's get some units.
Allied forces are under
And-
attack.
More void shards are appearing.
Oops.
Destroying them is your main objective.
Apparently I forgot to get the cost upgrade for this the Scourge. Oh, ally needs to get out of there. Alright, there we go. There we go. Well, another thing about the propagators, whatever health
Allied forces are
whatever health they have when they attack one of your units, that is the health that the new propagator will have. Oh, Blazar is messaging me.
Piracy in the skies above Korhal? Not on my watch.
Where's the randoms? Oh yeah, that's what you get for playing on North America server. Alright, looks like we have a pair of propagators coming in. So this is when it starts to get trickier, since
Allied forces are
we have not one, but two propagators. So we need to, yeah, make sure that none of them get any hits off. It looks like our ally is starting to push into that area.
Our forces have opened fire.
So let's help him out, drop some roaches, and then use the frenzy. Oh, I actually need to transform those into banelings. The strategy here is not to not to make a single zergling, or not to fight with a single zergling, since those get transformed into the propagator.
Like to see. Void shard terminated.
Instead, I'll just focus on banelings, nothing but banelings. Uh oh. You mean wrecked, Zagara? You mean wrecked? Uh oh. Ah! No! Run away! Ah! Oh wow! Oh wow! Banelings are actually quite effective.
Work on that void shard.
Yeah, because of the splash damage.
Unsurprising. Swarm efficient.
Because of the splash damage, even though the propagators were able to get some hits off,
One more group of shards to go.
even though the propagators were able to get some hits off, I still managed to.
Filthy pirates are trying for another score. Let's lay down the law,
I
Commander.
still managed to stop the attack. And there we go. Killing some propagators. Let's fly our Scourgeon.
Allied forces are under attack.
Alright, we're gonna go for the bonus this time. Let's just fly in, use Zagara's Frenzy, and then Suicide into that bonus. There we go.
Nothing worse than pirates and traders.
Make sure there's no trace left, otherwise we'll... Yeah, look. The propagators spawned right where my Scourge were, so I'd rather have them die rather than become a propagator, because they weren't able to defend themselves.
Allied forces are under attack.
It looks like we stopped another propagator attack.
Infested drop available.
So now what we will do is get a bunch of Scourge and help our ally.
Approaching. Defense required.
Help our ally snipe off the Void Shard. So we actually need to help out this time. So scouts are air units, and you know what are good versus air units? Scourge. Oh, more propagators. Okay, let's intercept those. Yes, very effective. Now let's fly in with our Scourge. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if anyone else noticed, but there is definitely a gong sound whenever the propagator spawns. That is a good.
Frenzy is ready.
That is a good audio indicator that there is something that is approaching. All right, let's use Frenzy and then fly into the Void Shard. There we go.
That's another void shard down.
One down.
We will not rest until the swarm is triumphant.
3 to go. Oh, where are those guys? Burrowed. Unburrow. And clean up those annoying propagators. That is nice. Yeah, that was a bit of a sloppy move from me. I borrowed Zagara and I accidentally borrowed the rest of my banelings. Anyway,
They're under attack.
let's fly in with our Scourge. How about... Uh-oh. Oh, Mulisk! No! Rip. Oh, more propagators. I like how they're going right for... I like how they're going right for my base instead of my allies' army.
Forces are under attack.
Would have been a lot messier if he went for the army. Alright, now let's fly in with our Scourge and finish off the last
It'll take more than a few void shards to defeat the Dominion.
Void Shards.
Expected outcome. Proper tactics applied.
And now the last one. It's down half health, and my allies Mulisk will snipe it off.
Mass frenzy.
GG.
That's all of the void shards. The city is ours. You hear that, Amon? The Dominion is not so easily defeated.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. If you have an idea for what else I can do, please leave that in a comment. And let's see the score screen. Again, Arbiter will probably do more because he's the one pushing and I'm just the one defending versus the Propagators and the attack waves. Victory. Also got the bonus. Yeah, again, pretty much what we expected. Alright, see you.